Hey, Red 5 Faded Pez here, responding to your request for questions in your April Dev Diary for the May, hopefully May, Dev Diary. Do this more often, it's really cool. I have a lot of questions, well, not a ton, but I'm going to pick up the slack for the community. Come on, community, where are you guys? Let's go. Come on. Anyway, first question is, do you have any concept art or anything written that you could show us about any new neutral enemies and or neutral mobs and or enemy mobs? Two is a question that I think was asked on the forums. I forget who did it. Can't give you credit. I'm sorry, but someone else. This is not my question. Voice acting. Are you going to have different accents for available for each character or available during character creation, or is it going to be some sort of universal accent type thing? Third question is, how many hub cities are we looking at, or is Dredge going to be the main city, or are there going to be like 3 cities or 5 plus? Is there any kind of insight you can give us on that one? Fourth is a question about modules. So you've announced the Assault, Recon, and Medic, and you've shown us 3 ability modules and 1 alternate fire module for each frame, I guess. And you've hinted at for the Assault that there's going to be a shockwave ability, possibly. I was wondering if there's going to be more abilities you can elaborate on or throw at us to kind of give us an idea of what kind of customization we're looking at. Also, how many abilities? Again, to look at what kind of customization we're looking at. Is it going to be like, for as terms of abilities per class, going to be something like half a dozen, a dozen? You know, just maybe a ballpark number of what we're looking at. Fifth question, or next question, I lost track. Vehicles. This seems to be a fairly hot topic on the forums. Are vehicles going to be used in combat, or are they going to be for transportation only? Player vehicles, not like the dropship in the video. Or is it going to be for both? Are we going to be looking at PlanetSide type stuff where people use vehicles, there's dogfights, tank battles going on all around the bases and stuff, or is it going to be more like an MMO where you just basically use your vehicle as like a mount to get around quickly? My next few questions pertain to Army. I'm sorry for swiveling around, by the way. I noticed that. I need to stop. My next few questions pertain to Army. One, can you expand on the tech tree? Or, you know, what kind of stuff we're looking at is going to be like sort of like what people will call a spec, where, you know, you spec into scientific, or you spec into like brute force military, or do you spec into, I don't know, reconnaissance type stuff? I don't know, anything. If you can explain maybe a little bit more on how it works, or what we're looking at in terms of tech trees, maybe. Next is custom emblems for your Army. My question is there going to be like a tool that you give us to create those, so that it can be ported into the game, or are there going to be preset designs given to us that we choose from and mix and match, or do we get to create the our logos from scratch? My next question is Army versus Army game types. You've shown us the 5v5 deathmatch. So, numbers aside, in terms of you know, team size, what kind of Army versus Army can you tell us about? Is there going to be CTF, capture and hold? Are there going to be new systems that you're working on, new and fun? And my next question is, are you going to PAX Prime? I'm not sure if that was actually answered or not, but are you going to PAX Prime? And if you're going to PAX Prime, would it be possible for you guys to put together some sort of Army versus Army tournament to get the community in there, even non-community members, anyone, just sign people up, have an big Army versus Army tournament to showcase to us and the world how cool the Army versus Army is going to be. And there was one more question. I didn't write it down. I think it's on everyone's mind. How was it? Oh, can I have John Sue's autograph? All right, thanks for listening. Bye.